Every day, countless individuals relish the plush comfort and cozy warmth of sheep's wool, a cherished material adored worldwide. But have you ever pondered the intricate journey behind this natural marvel? Let's delve into the meticulous process of shearing wool from over 78 million Australian sheep and delve into the captivating realm of sheep's wool production within factories. Annually, sheep across the globe yield between 2 and 3 million tons of wool. Renowned for its exceptional qualities, wool stands as one of the most sought-after and utilized fibers internationally. Renowned for its innate softness and distinctive curl, wool fabric boasts durability, resilience against wrinkles, shape retention, moisture absorption and insulation against varying temperatures, rendering it an ideal choice for garments like sweaters and coats. In addition to its natural soil resistance and easy-to-clean nature, wool exhibits remarkable elasticity, resistance to friction and abrasion, and flame retardancy. The production of sheep's wool spans centuries, with historians tracing its origins back to the domestication of sheep for food and clothing roughly 10 millennia ago. In 1797, the arrival of 13 sheep in Australia from Britain marked the genesis of what would burgeon into the world's largest wool industry. In Australia, sheep shearing has been a practice since the early 19th century, initially conducted manually with scissors and the toil of resilient Australians. Presently, electric machines aid in this endeavour, with the country's vast sheep population necessitating the shearing of 350 million kilograms of wool annually. The process is intricate and meticulous, commencing with the cultivation of raw material through sheep husbandry and management. Shearing, a pivotal phase in obtaining sheep's wool, is often executed by seasoned shepherds, sometimes overseen by dedicated teams on farms. Proficiency and expertise in shearing techniques are imperative for efficiently and harmlessly shearing the sheep. Once all the wool is carefully sheared from the sheep's body, a physiological response kicks in, triggering an increase in their heat production, prompting the sheep to consume more food. This directly contributes to their optimal nutritional state and overall well-being. Following shearing, the wool undergoes an extensive process to attain its final product. Shearing typically occurs once a year during the warmer months, typically in spring or early summer. Given the potential stress shearing can induce in sheep, the team adheres to a stringent protocol, lifting the animals by their legs rather than their wool and promptly returning them to food and water. On a productive day, an adept shearer can shear between 140 and 160 sheep, while the most skilled shearers can handle between 160 and 200 animals on average. Shearers rely on a padded harness affixed to the shed's roof, enabling them to spend the majority of their 2-hour shift in a semi-inclined position. Beginning with the coarser wool from the belly, the objective is to shear the remainder in one continuous piece. Although the record time for shearing stands at 39.3 seconds, accomplished shearers typically require less than 2 minutes per animal. Equipped solely with an electric clipper, the apparatus features a comb measuring 96 millimeters in width, topped with a sharp moving blade. While it may resemble a tool used in hairdressing, there exists a crucial distinction. Hairdressers' clippers incorporate small built-in motors, whereas sheep clippers operate on potent electric motors connected to the handle via a tube. This design renders the handle lightweight and prevents overheating. Nevertheless, at a rate of 18 sheep per hour, the blades swiftly lose their sharpness. To counter this, shearers employ a portable blade sharpener regularly. Regardless, shearing demands meticulous care, aiming always to execute a single pass very close to the skin, ensuring the removal of all wool in one intact piece, known as a fleece. Sheep can yield anywhere between 1 and 3 kilograms of fine wool and 2 to 3 kilograms of coarse wool, contingent upon the specific characteristics of the fleece. The fleece of sheep boasts a protective, oily layer containing a substance known as lanolin. Following the shearing process, a meticulous phase of separation and classification ensues. Once the shearer completes shearing a sheep, the wool pickers step in, tasked with collecting and preparing the wool for shipment. Freshly shorn wool typically harbors unwanted dead skin and shorter wool fragments. To address this, it is laid skin side down on a specially designed table fitted with 4 centimeter wide slats. The spacing between the slats facilitates the removal of most waste, although residual dirt and sweat may persist along the wool edges. Therefore, specialists subject it to a cleaning process before sorting it by color. The quality of wool predominantly hinges on the fineness of its fibers. Finer, softer fibers generally denote superior quality and find application in high-end products such as merino wool garments, whereas thicker fibers may serve more rustic or industrial purposes, like carpet manufacturing. Wool washing endeavors to cleanse the fibers and enhance their quality. Post-washing, the fluffy skins are compacted into bales weighing up to 200 kilograms via a colossal press. Meanwhile, the freshly shorn flock returns to the pastures 6 kilograms lighter, devoid of their wool, poised to endure another 12 months. The factory receives approximately 8,000 kilograms of freshly shorn wool daily, delivered in compressed bales from various regions worldwide. Upon arrival, the wool undergoes a meticulous process, beginning with dyeing in one of the factory's numerous color options. Workers load 150 kilograms of fleece into a 1.5-meter steel basket, where hydraulic pressure and water compact it, facilitating efficient dye absorption and resource conservation. Following a quick centrifuge cycle to remove excess water, the moist wool proceeds to the dryer. Resembling a colossal microwave, the dryer expedites the drying process by evaporating residual moisture, which is then extracted by an internal vacuum system. After drying, the wool resembles unbrushed hair, necessitating untangling before further processing. This is achieved in the carding machine, where the wool passes through a series of over 100 differently sized rollers, each covered with thousands of tiny metal wires. Carding aligns the fibers and eliminates tangles or impurities, preparing the wool for spinning. Spinning shapes the fibers into yarn by twisting them to the desired thickness and strength. As the strands pass through the machine, spindles twist each strand at least 4 times per inch, resulting in sturdy yarn wound onto reels known as bobbins. The yarn is then ready for weaving, where vertical warp threads intersect with horizontal weft threads to create the fabric's pattern. Once the wool textile products are manufactured, they undergo packaging for transportation and distribution. Here is the end of the video. Did you find it interesting to learn about the wool production process? Please leave a comment below and stay tuned for the next videos.